Hello, Jerrrbear here, and welcome. Welcome back to the JerryTown Server. We're finally here. Let's go. Let's go, everyone. We are here. And guess what? Who wants to see the server? It's actually right there. That's it. See that computer? That is the JerryTown Server right there. That's it. And it's running right now. And look, we're on it. So, first of all, he's in the chat. Mr. Phrazlspitz. Everyone leave a comment saying thank you, Phrazlspitz. Phrazlspitz has provided me, and all of us, I guess I'll say, with this desktop computer to use to host the JerryTown server on. And after a lot of effort, a lot of help from him and my roommate, TruthfullyCool as well. So first of all, let's showcase, like every Jerrrbear video, who's joining me today. Today I am joined by my roommate, Mr. TruthfullyCool, my friend BlueJayHR21, as you know, Phrazlspitz, as you know, FoxyTheBest, who was in a video a super long time ago, and another friend of mine, I'm forgetting somebody, TopDog2. TopDog2 and FoxyTheBest are in a different voice chat, so they can't hear me right now, but the others are in the same one. So, we're finally here. After all the trouble, after loading all, I have Linux Ubuntu on there because it's much less resource intensive than Windows. I've got that on there running flawlessly. The server is running with all the mods, the world, and I have a firewall up. I have an IP mask. So, again, in this description, you will find the IP, which I'll say now, is capital J Jerry, capital T Town, JerryTown.minecrafter.us. And that is our lovely. So, let me show you why the server crashed in the first place. So, of course, you all know our beautiful Plymouth District and Ocean Residential. Let's go out this way. So, I've got some major renovations to show you. First of all, we've got this lovely park over here. Well, it's sort of, we've got a couple little parks. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why it's taking, it's having some latency issues, which will be fixed, because right now I'm using a college internet connection, and I'm going to take this home, and it's going to be hosted so much better there. So this park has yet to be named, but it's a park, and we've got this little kind of, you know, industrial square kind of piece copper is made up by the government. So this is just a little area. Blue Jay designed this and this sculpture, so thanks to Blue Jay. And anyways, the Welcome Center was slabbed and rebuilt by Blue Jay, and look at this beautiful new Welcome Center. It's smaller, but it's a much more flamboyant building, and I like it. So, he built this to the founder, Jerrrbear333. It's me, I guess. Let's compare, shall we? Do they look? Well, they are, fairly good with his size. So, everyone, the set world spawn, they spawn here. And so I've got some instructions, and I'm still going to be building more. But this is kind of an introduction. Welcome to the JerryTown server. This building acts as an introductory tutorial to the server, including its rules and types and the type of world it runs. This server is a society server, which means blah, blah, blah. It acts like a society. And everyone starts off with the money, as you all know if you've watched the videos. And there's going to be instructions and details, land purchasing, and the district structure over here. And there's going to be instructions and rules. And no, people are not opt. You're only put into creative mode, and your game mode is set to creative mode if you're building here in the downtown, which you've already showcased. You build in creative downtown, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so another thing that recently happened, actually, the Supreme Court has been slabbed because we don't have a necessity. Ender Dragon wings, that's interesting. So, we don't have a need for the Supreme Court. We're only going to have a Senate. We're not going to have a House. And the Senate, we're going to have one representative per district. And that's the way it's going to work. We've got all these beautiful flags. And Blue Jay is working tirelessly on creating a Senate chamber. I am the Senate. You can talk, And we're still going to have a president who sits right over there. And this calls it a president. It's not a dictatorship. Oh, I should say. So here's... All right, so this is Blue Jay's new casino, which is competing. So now we have we're tearing back the old rules. The monopoly rule is no longer in place. You can copy other businesses. Now, there are certain things that we're going to have to outline. You're not going to be able to mine or put quarries anywhere. You will definitely...
Because it's your business and you don't want to...
You will definitely... Look, you can...
It's because you want it yourself.
All I'm saying is that if you want to start a mining business, talk to me, and we can pick a plot of land 50 million blocks away from everything, and that you can put your quarry there and a command block and some teleportation. The only time teleportation will be allowed on this server is for your quarry if you want to run such a business. But you will not put this quarry anywhere near civilization. So here is the major project. So you guys know the theater. You know this building, I think. I'm pretty sure you've seen... Oh, yes, because you've seen the Space Center. And this is... So I've decided this is going to be like a villager trading center. And we're going to have, like, villagers. I mean, they still live here. So I decided to keep their village. And let's see. Let's keep going. So way over here, as you may remember, we have a road all the way there now. We have... Look at this beautiful new arch that I made. Yes. Whoa. Talk about bad frame rate. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Okay, this is bad. Let's just sit here and let things load for a second. So welcome to the space station. Or, well, this isn't a space station because it's on Earth. Duh. Okay, so a few things. I am so sorry for this terrible frame rate. So I guess some USSR flags have made their appearance because the new JTSTA, the JerryTown Space Travel Administration Director, is top dog. He runs operations here, and he long live the Jerry Union. Don't know what that is. Okay, so I'm gonna go into spectator so that I can show off. So this was gonna be mission control down here. It isn't anymore, I guess. So his new mission control is up here. We have screens that actually, if I just change to game mode C, I can show you these screens actually can show off like maps and planets. So anyways, let's go to the problem. So if you can all remember Captain Blaze, the old subway guy who gave up, he built this over here. Just so you all know. Yes, and so my roommate has built this fancy, beautiful map of all of JerryTown. And just look at how... So there's the spoilers. This whole big area. There's the theater right there. And there's that one other building. Trees over there. I'll get to those in a second. They are what caused all the issues on the server. But this is the new JerryTown area. And I'm not sure where I put it, but I had a little design. So, the streets here, remember, they have names. And the avenues do not. So that's a number, right? So that's still 1st Avenue, 2nd Avenue, 3rd. But this is now 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th Avenues. So we have 9 avenues. And we have... The streets are going to be numbered from this point out. So this is still 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th Street. So this is 3rd, 4th, 5th, or this is Monopoly Street, and then they count up from there. So this is this beautiful map. There's Ocean Residential, there's all this, and so it's all fairly new. Okay, so let's go look at the problem, the thing that caused all the issues on this server. This is the bound, what we just looked at on the map. And as they come into view, there they are. This, you see those giant sequoias? Those caused all the problems on the server. It wasn't enough RAM for it to work. Didn't have enough RAM. But this thing now has 16, 14 allocated to the server, and it's not resource intensive because it's Linux, and it works just great. Me and Blue Jay were doing some terraforming to make this kind of a realistic situation with some hills, using the Lovely World Edit mod, and trees, these beautiful trees, we can now keep them, and the forestry mod, and everything is just beautiful. So, does anyone want to talk to me? You can talk now. We can all talk together.
Ooh, we talking.
Yeah.
You sure do go on and on.
I know. If you're still watching at this point, like and comment.
Make sure you smash that like button.
Please be sure to smash that like button, and
ring the little bell. Ding ding ding. Classic.
I like how the river going to Central Park that turns into a lake just like stops.
To the road. It goes underground. You know?
Yes, it goes underground. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna continue this.
But like the normal like subway stuff. Like the
What do you
like
mean?
the ones that are in town. Like
Like
little
the old downtown area?
like the
Old Town
normal
Road.
like if you're walking above ground and you're going downstairs to the subway.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you, Jerry. I'm asking homeboy Blue Jay.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, where is the subway station so I can
Let's
see it?
see. Yeah, I'm bringing you to it. That's the one.
Okay. Well, while they're doing that, I'll see what they look like afterwards. By the way, guys, we are kind of redoing the subway. It's not going to be like before. It was kind of it's going to be updated, upgraded. It's going to be a little bit better, and
Oh, this
I found
one.
it.
Yeah.
Here's one.
and line connections are going to be better.
No?
By the way, there's one thing I haven't told you about.
This looks good.
The steelhouse my only
My
grievance.
roommate, truthfully So there, the one thing I didn't
like
tell you about is in downtown somewhere. I haven't quite decided yet. If you have an idea of where you want to put it, please tell me. But I would like to make a big, giant Grand Central Station, like a big, beautiful, flamboyant building that's going to have essentially big connections. So like a lot of lines that normally go straight will kind of curve into the station. Anyways, back to land purchase and district system. You know about the district system. I already mentioned that. So anyone can pay those with building permits. So to build, you need a building permit. So anyone can buy land, and anyone can pay someone who has a building permit to build in land. Blue Jay has a building permit. You can pay anyone to build in your purchased land, but you can only build in land if you have a building permit. To be able to build, to have a building permit, you need to, let's see, where did I explain this? Only those with a building permit can build within. To obtain a building permit, you must send pictures of your previous builds showcasing your skills. You can build it in any world. YouTube, I mean, not this one, but just pick a world or pick an old world you've already built stuff in. And I'm not asking you to build some giant, huge mansion property that takes 20 years. Just build something, build a building or structure or things that can showcase that you can be flamboyant with your building. Your building is three-dimensional on the outside. It's not just flat 2D buildings. Okay. So, anyone can pay those with permits. Yeah, so blah, blah, blah. Land is paid for by the area. So, the width and the length or whatever, you multiply those together, the area, and then you multiply that by the cost of $3 per block for downtown. And you must build in creative in downtown to try to motivate you to build some really tall buildings. Everywhere else, every other district is 50 cents per block, and you must build in survival mode. Now, you won't be able to be put into creative mode unless you get approved anyway. So, pay for land in the admin wing. So there's going to be an administration wing in the Capitol building and a vending machine, and you purchase a receipt. Then you apply in the Discord land purchase app. So whenever you purchase land, it still has to be approved. You still have to have your plot of land approved. Because we could have thought, maybe we want to build another public structure there. So you still need a burning permit to build outside of districts. However, when building in any district, you must follow the district's architectural style, except downtown, whereas then you follow the style of the sector. But downtown doesn't necessarily have a style. It's very broad, right? If you build outside of a district, that requires special permission. You cannot just build outside of districts. To do that, you require special permission. To do that, you must message one of 3 people in the Discord. Myself, Jerrrbear, BlueJayHR21, or Phrazlspitz, to be approved to build outside of a district. And there's going to be other things eventually about the economy and stocks, because taking the place of the Supreme Court will be the Federal Reserve building. Welcome Center is going to be crystal clean for all our new people who are totally going to join.
Yeah.
Because the server can actually handle more people now. And Central Park is another big project of mine, and we're going to have 4 subway stations, one at each corner, and it's going to be beautiful. And it already is. I mean, we've got this big pond, right, that's connected to the river that runs throughout. There's going to be a way you can get boats and ride along the river. Comrades.
You must remember this is the Soviet Union. Wait a minute. If I do A, does that apply to everyone?
As long as I leave this in the video, just cut to that. Like, what is that? What the heck? Yeah, please leave that in the video.
Would you like us to call an ambulance?
Dude, we're putting Jerry into a meltdown.
Oh boy. All right.
Okay, Jerry, please, you're gonna leave that in.
Okay. Okay, guys.
Try this again.
Okay. Starting
Take
over again.
27.
Starting from here. What do you know? I'm right back here, back at Soviet Union House.
Why
'Cause
did
someone
I just die?
killed me. Oh, that's right. Guys, if you're interested, I'm not sure how much he's selling it for, but I got this fresh mountain house up here that Blue Jay is going to sell. You better have a good computer if you're going to
Why can't I
have this
join?
house, because it's got a lot of Mr. Crayfish things in it, and your computer won't be able to handle it if you don't have the best computer. So have a few gigabytes of RAM if you buy it. Oh, and another thing, if anyone doesn't want to buy a house right off the bat, there is this hotel. Now, I don't own it, and the player who does own it hasn't been on the server for a long time. I just love to ramble, don't I?
Yes, you do.
That's what you all came here to subscribe to. Welcome to Jerrrbear
basically
Talks a Lot.
Basically the Jerrrbear podcast with Minecraft in the background.
Yeah. Oh yes, remember what I said earlier about how quarries, you can't do this? This is why. You see this? Oh yeah, and everyone ignore this. This little village was a project that was done illegally under the radar by Top Dog 2.
Well, seeing as how
How
you
did
don't
it
own that
happen?
property.
Fair enough. Alright guys, I've been rambling on long enough. Keep watching for the new episodes. I am going to be coming back and making more videos. The Jerrrbear channel is back in swing, and it'll be even more fun if you join. I'm sure that playing on the server is more fun than watching these videos. So join the JerryTown server. Again, it's in the description, but it's jerrytown.minecraftr.us. And anyone in the world can
USSR?
join it. Why aren't you? So I'll see you
'Cause this
all
is
in the
communism.
next one. If you did enjoy this episode, please do comment, like. I guess you can't comment because this is a child-friendly video. Send an
Jerry,
email to the Jerrrbear
explain
fan
a lot
mail,
more.
like, and subscribe to John the Jerrrbear Dan, and I'll see you all in the next one.